Leaks of the probable Nokia Windows Phone shown on video. Rumors of a Windows Phone Tango update begin to appear. And why can't Mango update old Office documents? All this and more coming up right now. Hello everyone, I'm Jaime Rivera with PocketNow.com and welcome to the Windows Phone View, the show we talk about all the things good and bad inside the world of Microsoft's Windows Phone platform. Let's start this week off with the good. Alright, so we'll start off with what's got everybody crazy lately, and it's these videos of Nokia Windows phones coming up around, and even images. Now, what's interesting about all these designs is that they do look credible, they do look like Nokia material, but then again, some of us believe that they are fake. Why do we think they're fake? Well, because the video was going well, everything was nice, everything was credible, but then at the end, they had this Microsoft's vision of the future for 2019 videos that came up years ago on YouTube. And you'd wonder, why did they add these videos? I mean, these platform videos have nothing to do with Nokia Windows Phone videos, so again, the designs are gorgeous. We do expect that Nokia at least hires the guys that design these phones, but sadly, we do think they're fake. If they are not fake, and hopefully I'm wrong, then yes, we do have some really good phones coming up in the future. Hopefully we do see really good things on August 17th when we have this Nokia Windows event that's being planned. Okay, so wait a second. Windows Phone 7 Mango isn't out on the streets yet, and already we're hearing about this Windows Phone 7 Tango. Or should we say Windows Phone Tango? We're not really sure if it's going to be a 7 after that, but it does seem that Microsoft loves things that are exotic, not necessarily fruits for these names, because we got Mango and now we got Tango. But we're going to cut that argument off because the next generation OS is going to be called Apollo. Whoever comes up with these names. But anyways, there are already rumors of a Windows Phone 7 Tango in the mix, and it seems that it has a lot to do with making the OS friendlier for cheaper hardware. Now you'd wonder why, but remember Nokia's king of feature phones, and there are rumors, or confirmations should I say, that Nokia is bringing out all their Symbian phones from the US market because they're going to focus on Windows phones. Now obviously they're not only going to offer Windows Phone 7 devices because they're obviously not affordable to the whole market. So it's interesting to see what Nokia will bring to the table with Tango. Probably some cheaper hardware, cheaper phones, probably a different UI, something different elements, but still Nokia hardware with Windows Phone hardware, software I mean. Interesting. Okay, so I must admit, many of us were disappointed with Motorola when they confirmed that they were not going to be supporting Windows phones on the initial release. Though, we gotta admit that Motorola is doing a great job in putting Android on the map with their Droid lineup. Now imagine that Droid hardware with some Metro UI. Must seem fantastic. So it seems interesting that their CEO just came on record recently mentioning that they are actually open to adopting Windows Phone as long as Microsoft could cut them a deal that's different to what's negotiated with Nokia. Not really sure what they mean by that difference, but still, it's interesting to see that Motorola is open, so Microsoft's really in need of putting the platforms in the pockets of everybody. So most likely they will come up with some sort of agreement, and let's hope it's beneficial for everybody, because yeah, I would like some Motorola hardware with some Windows Phone Metro UI. Okay, so after we reported some bad news about Skype not making it to Windows Phone 7 and having no probable release dates, rumors have it that as of Mango, Skype will bring some really deep integration with Windows Phone 7. Interesting though is it's not included in Beta 2 yet, so we're not sure if it'll make it to Mango or probably some other release afterwards, but it seems that the integration will be superior to what we're already accustomed in Android. And that's kind of a tall order because currently Android offers this really good integration with Gingerbread where you can actually choose whether you want to call from the phone line or from Skype. So really interesting to see what they'll come up with. Let's hope it doesn't only have to do with integration with the OS for chats and stuff like that or phone calls, but also probably bring something as more cheap calls than what we're currently paying on, you know, phone lines. Probably some really good deals for Windows Phone 7 owners. I know that'll be a massive hit. Okay, so that does it for the good. Let's start off with what's bad. Sad news has it that Windows Phone 7 Mango won't be supporting editing of Office documents that are earlier than Office 2007. Meaning if your files don't end with XLSX, DocX, or PPTX, you pretty much will only be able to view the files and not edit them. If you ask us, it makes all the sense in the world for Microsoft to go off with the old and start off with the new. Obviously, they're a software company that's after selling more copies of their Office 2010, but still, you know, a lot of you will be affected by this change, so it's important for you to know that you have to port these documents to a new version if you want them to be supported, unless you only want to view them. And think about it, I mean, these Office documents that are previous to 2007 are actually larger files than the current ones, so on an Office phone, you know, on a smartphone where your storage is really limited, it's actually a smart move to actually change, but still not good. Okay, so if you all remember, one of the darkest hours of Microsoft with their initial Windows Phone 7 release was that the platform had issues in logging onto Yahoo servers. Customers were complaining of these crazy data plan usage fees because of, obviously, not many of us have unlimited data plans anymore, and current Mango beta testers are having the same issue. Not necessarily with Yahoo, but it does seem that they are having issues with the phone, coming up with some crazy data usages. Not really sure what to make of it yet because it's still a beta, so Microsoft still has time to fix this problem, though it's a word of warning if you're using the beta to look out for your data plan usages. Probably just look out for them because probably you could come up with some surprises. Obviously, we do hope that Microsoft deals with it in time before the official release. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. That's it for now.